Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, grabbing the Sandy Blade achievement. This is to defeat the first hidden boss in the form of Kurt Zisa. Kurt Zisa can be found once you have sealed the keyhole in Hollow Bastion after your second trip. Make sure you head over to Agrabah and stop by Aladdin's house. Once you are here, we are going to set up our prep work so we can be ready for when the fight starts. The only recommendation I have for setup is to just shortcut Thunder. Once you have that, make sure you head up to the magic carpet and talk to it, and then it should fly you over to the desert. Unlike the Phantom fight, you can actually do this fight with Donald and Goofy, so you do not need to bring Aladdin into your party in order to talk to the carpet. Nonetheless, once you talk to the carpet, it should fly you into the desert, and you should get this cutscene where you trigger the boss fight. Kurt Zisa is actually going to be a pretty simple boss fight once you figure it out. It's going to have two phases. Its first phase, it's going to have an orb in each arm. What you want to do is you want to make sure you attack the orb. During this phase, you cannot use magic nor use summons, so you aren't able to heal yourself. However, after you break an orb, it should drop a bunch of HP balls, so make sure you take advantage of healing through that. If you desperately need health, I recommend just using items. So just make sure you toss up a high or mega potion or an elixir or something. But you shouldn't really need it, especially if you are doing this at high enough level. Once you break both of the orbs, it should get stunned, and then you are able to lay the smackdown on its head, which is going to be the primary health bar. The orbs are not going to actually do damage to it as a whole, so make sure you keep that in mind. Once it gets back up, it's going to enter its other phase where it floats around in this protective bubble. Pretty much the only way to hit it is to use Thunder, so just go up to it and then start spamming Thunder. Once you knock the bubble's health all the way down, it's going to go back to stun mode, and then feel free to lay the smackdown on its head again to drain its primary health bar. Then once it gets back up, it's just going to cycle back to the first phase where it has the two orbs in its hand, and then you can't use magic nor summons, and then all you have to do is just rinse and repeat until it dies. So once again, a pretty simple boss fight once you figure out these two little idiosyncrasies. Now, once you get to the point where you have exhausted all of your MP and don't have a reliable way of hitting it once it's in the bubble, what you can do is you can use your physical attacks on the bubble. It won't do any damage, but it should drop MP orbs, so if you have time to kill, you can just keep hitting it until it drops enough MP for you to recover. Or you could be smart and then recover enough MP to the point where you can summon something. Make sure you summon Tinkerbell, and then Tinkerbell can heal not only you, but your other two party members. And then you can pretty much rely on Goofy's MP gift to pick you up. Then you should be free to go back on the offensive and start spamming Thunder, and of course you are also free to heal yourself at this point. Also, keep in mind, Tinkerbell is not going to go away. Her summon lasts till the end of the fight, so you can take advantage of the pretty much infinite healing. And then with those two things in mind, you should be able to defeat the boss easy peasy. Once you lay your final smackdown and then take out the boss, you should be good for the fight, and you should unlock Sora's Zantetsuken ability, and then also get an Ansem's report. But more importantly, besides those two, you should be good for this achievement, 20 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.